Welcome to Resource Sessions. I'm Gwendolyn Sterk of Sterk Family Law, and we're here today with our November 2023 Not-for-Profit Hero of the Month. And we're proud to introduce you to Racing for Mental Health, and we're privileged to have Shannon Sak with us today. Hi, Shannon, how are you?
Hi, Gwen. Good. How are you today?
Good. Thanks so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. So tell us, what is Racing for Mental Health?
Well, I want to just, first of all, thank Sterk Family Law and you, Gwen, for this opportunity to talk about mental health and the crisis that is happening around mental health. A little bit about the background of Racing for Mental Health. Like all great ideas, it all started with a conversation. Our founders, the Missig family, had a conversation about mental health struggles with ADHD and those struggles with learning and an embarrassment of admitting this and where to find help was all very extremely challenging. So it was through this conversation that the idea of creating an awareness campaign using Jordan's platform was born. As a professional race car driver, Jordan's understood that the need for working on one's mental health was just as important as working on his own physical mental health, his physical health. So especially in the world of professional sports, realizing that mental health and physical health really need to be combined. So through nothing more than just talking about it, mental health became Jordan's next passion. So then here we are, Racing for Mental Health was founded.
Very cool. Yeah, mental health issues are no different than having high blood pressure, and people forget that, and they look at it as two separate and succinct things, and they shouldn't be. They should all be part of one item and one conglomeration together. So given that history, what do you guys then do in our community, and what kind of services do you provide?
So let me tell you a little bit more about the mission, and then I'm going to get into what people can do to what we do to help people in our communities. So Racing, is that okay?
Perfect. Yeah.
Racing for Mental Health's mission is to expand mental health awareness and to destigmatize mental health through conversations, advocacy, literacy, educational and outreach programs. So in the United States alone, there are over 7.7 million children who are suffering from mental health disorders, and 1 in 5 adults live with mental illness. These are pre-COVID statistics, and we now know after COVID, these statistics has significantly increased.
Sure.
Unfortunately, stigma prevents a majority of those suffering mental health issues from getting the treatment that they need. So stigma is the leading cause that prevents people with mental health problems from leading their best lives. And our vision is to end the mental health stigma, creating a world free of shame and fear surrounding mental health illness, and to abolish mental health discrimination. So with these statistics, it has brought us to our slogan, let's talk about it. Just by simply bringing mental health into everyday conversations, everyone can participate in the race to eliminate the stigma that surrounds mental health concerns. So, so with that, some of our, how people can get involved, or what we're doing right now to get the word out is, right. One of our programs is becoming a community ambassador, and it's a volunteer program. It is a grassroots program putting boots on the ground for mental health to help people find resources, not only locally in their communities, but also nationally across the whole nation. So this is a volunteer program of individuals who want to make a difference and help in the race for mental health concerns. So these individuals will be hands-on in their own community, and they will be instrumental in making an impact in their respective communities by changing the way people think about mental health and eliminating the stigma by normalizing the conversation around mental health. So these individuals, can have our everyday people. They are people that want to feel like they're making a difference, and but may not have the tools as to what to do to help people that they may know that are struggling with mental health issues.
So how
So,
do you get them the tools to do that?
so we provide the tools and the structure for the community ambassadors to start the conversation.
Okay.
And we promote mental health literacy and provide educational topics to bring to the groups that they're discussing. So one of our topics that we always promote is discussing 988. 988 is a federal program that is a 3-digit number that replaces the old crisis line. And it is available 24/7 and available in numerous languages. And if you're in a mental health crisis, you could dial 988 and get help on the phone right then.
Right. Yeah.
Some people don't, even though it's been out for over a year, there's a lot of people that don't know about it. And it's just one of the ways we're getting information out there to people that if they're in a crisis, they can dial 988.
Right. And then your ambassadors, do they go out and teach other people in the community, and do they lead sessions? How does that work?
They do. So we've had several community ambassador coffee talk meetings, and we feel that coffee is just a great way to bring people together and have a conversation. So we've had several meetings at Big B in Shorewood, who is a coffee place. We've had our community ambassadors reach out to their group of people, could be anywhere from 3, 10, 15 people, and they get together and we give them topics to discuss at these meetings. So once they're discussing these topics and conversation starts, all of a sudden you get people interested in talking about things that are happening in their lives with their family members, with their coworkers, with people that they know. And that right there helps destigmatize the conversation and make them feel that they're not alone. So with that, then we also talk about we have partnered with a national program called Thrive Work.
Okay.
Thrive Work offers mental health services both in person and online, and they have the treatment is very personalized to each individual. So that is one of the major benefits. Thrive Work is a very prompt response for access to mental health services with expert clinicians. So
And
this
now, is that a national program, or is there local branches of the Thrive Work too that you might be able to go see?
that there is both. So they do have a local branch in Joliet. But they do have they have locations nationwide throughout the entire United States. But if someone chooses to not want to go into a location, because again, that stigma of walking into a clinician's office that says therapy on the outside, someone might feel that they don't want someone to see them going in. They don't want other people to know about it. Those people can also do virtual and online services right at the comfort of their own home.
Right. So you do these groups together, somebody leads the discussion, one of your ambassadors, and then you have that support system, not only through 988, but also through ThriveWorks. Is that correct? Is that what
That is correct. That is correct.
Right.
And then also our website does have a lot of different, provides information on other resources in that people can go to.
Got it. Okay. So, somebody's listening today and they're thinking, look, I have either personally been affected, or obviously if 1 in 5 adults are affected by mental health issues, obviously in every circle that we all have, somebody else has a mental health issue, right? And but for
exactly,
God go I. So they say, hey, Shannon, I want to get involved. I'm hearing this. I need to learn more. Whatever their motivation may be, how do they get a hold of you, and how do you get started to work with your organization?
So anyone can go to our website at www.racingformentalhealth.com.
Okay.
Our website does give you a lot of information, but also it gives you a contact form. You can contact us right through that form, and we can call you back, get a conversation going. You can email us, and we can certainly have different start conversations that way as to what we can do to help that person or that individual, whether they want to be a community ambassador, whether they're looking for help individually, and then we can connect them with those people.
That's great. So there's a lot of different ways of communication, and it's all anonymous, I assume. If somebody contacts you and they don't want to be known, that's part of your guarantee, is what I read on your website. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, so somebody wants to get involved and they say, okay, well, I don't have the time necessarily to do that and get involved, but I certainly want to support your organization because I do believe in, that we need to destigmatize the mental health piece here. How else can they become involved?
Well, other than they can be a volunteer in any of our events. They can donate, and anyone can donate to Racing for Mental Health to help us continuing to support the destigmatizing and bringing awareness into their communities. They can host their own community ambassador location. If you have a business and you want us to come in and host a community ambassador group, we can do that as well.
Got it. And then you have an event coming up, I understand. Is that correct? In November?
We do. We have our very first 5K tune-up run walk, and that is on Sunday, November 5th. And that registration starts on that day at 8 a.m. But that is at the premier high performance smooth racetrack straightaways of the Autobahn Country Club located in Joliet. This is a very unique running venue that will make for a very enjoyable 5K experience for both our runners and our walkers.
Right.
After the 5K run walk, we are going to have a 10 a.m. Kids 1 mile fun run. So that will also be on the track, which, it's very unusual to be able to run on such a beautiful, smooth, wide surface of a professional racetrack. The country club there is members only. So again, this is an opportunity for people to come out and really check out the track, see what's all about there. We are going to have, Jordan's going to have one of his race cars there, and you'll be able to take a picture and see what the racetrack is all about. And we called it a tune-up, just like you tune up your car, you get regular yearly checkups on your health. It is so important to get regular checkups on your mental health. And we recommend how you do that. You can do it in a lot of ways. You could do it physical activity, preferably if you can get outside, do some walking, if you do some yoga or meditation, get therapy, talking with a friend. All of these things help your mental health. So, and then immediately after the race, we'll be having refreshments, and we're hoping to generate more conversations of people just talking about it and telling them how they can get, resources to help themselves or anybody that they know. And then just to have a really fun day, just surrounding and letting people know it's okay not to be okay. Everybody has a bad day. So I think just generating those conversations is going to be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. It's nice to have an opportunity to get out there and just to support an organization and to start somewhere. I think a lot of times people just don't even know. They feel paralyzed. They know that they want to support. They know they want to do something in the community, and they just don't know where to get started. And this is a wonderful way for them to come out, run the 5K, learn information, share that information. Because sometimes if you're listening to this podcast today, you know that that's an issue. You might not have the money, the time to put into it, but you can certainly walk around a race course and enjoy and understand and then pass that information. It really is a grassroots organization, right? It's getting one by one. This isn't a major, you've got to do it, follow it our way or something else. It's everybody being involved in the community. And that's the effort that is really unique. Now, outside of your November 5th event, you just have the workshops going on for the ambassadors, or is there anything else that's yet planned or not yet on the horizon?
Well, we are really pushing our community ambassadors programs because we really do want to get as many community ambassadors and that networking going on. Sure. But we are planning on other events coming up. We don't have anything right now on the calendar, but our website will be bringing and continuing to update our events on there. But certainly, we really look forward to getting through our very first 5K and then generating other conversations to see where we can do our best work.
Right. And what's nice is that you don't have to have that master's degree in therapy or counseling or a master's in social work to do this. This is grassroots. We all can participate and we all can be part of the plan to end the stigma, right?
That's correct. If you have a book club, if you are in a run club, if you get together with your friends on a Thursday night just to chat, these are the type of people we're looking for, because it affects everyone. Mental health, if you don't have mental health, you have no health. So it affects everybody. We want, just like you said, grassroots, very basic, of anybody that feels like they can make a difference in just having a conversation. And we have found a lot of people that do book clubs or that are in any type of a club that they kind of just get together on a monthly basis, weekly basis, are really people that are interested because they want things to bring to their club that could be beneficial to their community.
Sure.
So yeah, it's just the basics. And again, everybody knows how to have a conversation. That is nothing we need to teach. And it's in everybody's conversation, but we want it to be normalized in conversation to talk about mental health. And we really appreciate this opportunity to bring that type of awareness.
100%. Well, it's so exciting. I hope that everybody comes out and joins your race and gets to know your organization. So if they want to reach out, they go to Racing for Mental Health, to your website, and they get started.
Yes.
There, correct?
Absolutely. Even if they don't want to run, they could come out and participate in the festivities that day and just have a conversation.
Perfect.
Grab a cup of coffee.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate getting to know and sharing your information.
Thanks, Gwen. You have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for this opportunity.